What we focus on, one is recruitment, which goes through the whole pipeline aspect. Then we have the retention and advancement, which is important because our goal is when you come into the firm, we want you to advance and become a partner. That's a goal. When we talk to folks all the time about interviewing processes or what have you, I'm very sincere because the one thing I don't have to be is someone who grew up in the culture. Really what I found when I was recruited heavily was that it was really a family environment and one that was all about inclusion and trying to bring folks in.
I mean, I grew up in the East Coast, and diversity meant, the number of certain African Americans where you work or in school, or, the number of Asians or women and all that. We're in the heart of, the Midwest, and demographics are different. They're different than the West Coast and the East Coast. But that doesn't mean diversity is not achievable here.
We're at the Madam Walker Theater, which is a historical landmark, national landmark in our community in Indianapolis, one of the first African-American female millionaires in the United States history. And this is her foundation here, and what it means to us is that we have to incorporate that vibe throughout what our culture and community fulfills here in Indianapolis and throughout our firm. Some of the things that we do, we give scholarships out to law students. We do things like Hudson Holland program where we give out a summer paid internship for those coming out of college preparing themselves to go into law school. We're working with other organizations on a national program called Street Law, which is working directly on the pipeline program to bring those, even in high school and younger, interested in the field of law, to just diversify the field of law that we actually work in. And we think it makes it better for us and all that we serve.
Well, the Baker and Daniels Diversity Scholarship, it's great because there's sort of two components to it. The first, obviously, the financial merit that one receives. Additionally, the second component of the scholarship is the placement in the summer associate program.
And I think that really is why I wanted to apply for the scholarship and why I'm really happy that I received it, because coming from Jamaica and having that background and being raised in New York, being raised by a single parent, all those things have shaped who I am today, and it would be great for me to, even if one person hears my story and go, that has changed my perspective on this type of individual. I mean, that I've done my job in kind of fostering diversity.
During my summer, there were, I believe, 35 summer associates from all different walks of life. And it was just amazing to me that we were all able to mesh on such a personal level. It really made me understand the culture and the type of people that Baker and Daniels was actively trying to recruit to join the firm. It was just a great experience because it really helped me narrow down my interest in working at a firm that really takes diversity so seriously, as emulated through all the people that are working there.
We have the DC office that we give 2 scholarships out, one to Whittier College and one to Wittenberg College, one to a Hispanic student and one to a general minority student to work in our DC office out in Washington, DC on the Hill. And that's a paid 6-month program to get them interested in hopefully the field of law. Those are tangible things that we do. There's not just, the talk, we're actually trying to walk it, and we do a myriad of other things, but those are some of the highlights of what I feel is important about what we offer. So one thing we did is we went through a firm-wide assessment from an outside consulting firm to help us understand kind of what we needed to grow from a diversity perspective.
And what was different about it, I've never really gone through the type of diversity training before this at any kind of corporation or law firm. And when I was going through it, it's not what you expect. It's more about just opening up everyone's mind to talking about the different issues that you encounter at work. It's more about, does everyone have the opportunity to do what they want to do and to excel and to succeed in the workplace? And
if you sleep on the idea of saying, well, that's okay, we'll get to it soon enough, diversity is not important to me, then you're going to sleep on the opportunities to be the best firm that you can be. We pride ourselves on being the best of the best, so we want to make sure that we are digesting the things that help us become the best firm we can.